Hey, I'm back with another 30 things that I have learned in the past 30 years of life. Another thing that I have learned is that it is important to decide your life. Make a decision. I'll give an example. In 2016, I wanted to make a documentary. Well, I've always wanted to make documentaries, but 2016, I decided to make a documentary. Love dance. You can look it up on Facebook, candyrainproductions.com. Available for purchase. All right. I wanted to combine my two passions, which is dance and filmmaking. So I made a documentary about dance. Just as one of my first ones, I wanted to get my feet wet, see what it was all about and things like that. Super nervous, but I knew it was what I wanted to do, so I did it. I created a little flyer, searched around for dancers, put it on the internet, contacted people. I screened it twice at Gateway Film Center. It was a great turnout, a lot of support, and I entered it into film festivals, and it wasn't getting accepted. I had almost given up because nobody wanted it. So I just found a whole bunch of smaller film festivals with like cheaper fees because they can get expensive. One of them actually selected me. I got the email and I thought it was just another rejection email, but I was like, wait a minute, let me read this. Indigo Moon Film Festival accepted me. Thank you. I went down there in North Carolina and it was great. And I'll talk about that experience on another video. But down there, I met someone, Chris Everett. He made this great film called Wilmington on Fire. WilmingtonOnFire.com. You can go look it up. It's phenomenal. We were just talking about filmmaking stuff, and he told me to keep submitting because I was done. Okay, I was done because it was getting expensive. I was really distraught. But then after talking to him, I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll go find some more cheap ones and submit. So I went back and I submitted. And then the accepting emails started coming through. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so glad that I started doing this again, that he encouraged me to start doing it again, because now I'm getting more laurels, I'm getting accepted, and I feel great again. I use that example because I think about it from time to time that if I had not made the decision to create that documentary, I would be in a different place. Now, I'm not saying it got picked up and I'm balling in LA and stuff yet, okay? It's a start, and I completed a film, an actual feature-length documentary by myself. And that's something to be proud of. And I think that all started with me making a decision to create the documentary in the first place. I know a lot of times when we want to do things, especially if you're creative, your mind is going in 100 different ways all the time. There are nights where I can't go to sleep because my mind is just clicking with ideas. Ooh, let's do this. Ooh, let's do that. Ooh, let's do this. It's like being a kid in a candy store all the time. And you're just like, oh my gosh, this is a good idea. This is great. This is good. And that's just the life of a creative. It's just what we have to deal with. We can write down what we want to do. We can talk about what we want to do. We can say what we want to do. We can create vision boards. But until we do, it'll be nothing but journals and notebooks and vision boards sitting on our wall collecting dust because we have not made the decision to take action. And I feel like that is something very, very important to understand and to learn, because no one wants to be on their deathbed. I know this is kind of morbid, but for real, honestly, no one wants to be on their deathbed looking at their vision boards, looking at what they didn't accomplish, or reading through their journals and thinking like, oh my gosh, I wanted to make that movie, or I wanted to enter that talent competition, or I wanted to move to that city. No one wants to do that. You have to get out of that planning stage. Planning is great. I'm a planner. I love to plan. I plan all day, every day, 24/7. But until you take that first step, you're not going to go anywhere. Sorry. I made a decision to create my documentary, and now I'm on to new things. So it's very important to just make a decision, take that first step and get to where you want to be, because otherwise you'll just be sitting, dreaming, hoping, and wishing and praying while you're still stuck in the same spot. So share something that you have learned to help others. Drop that word. The offering plate will be coming around. Bless everyone in the comments section with your word. Hallelujah. And until next time, see ya.